As a former felony prosecutor, ID represents everything I stand for. Justice. Every week.
The one and only Nancy Grace is putting her famous investigative skills to the test. She's digging into the top true crime stories of the moment in her new investigation discovery series called CrimeFeed. And she's joining us now to tell us all about it. Good morning, Nancy Grace.
Hello, Anita. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for being here. Let's chat. Okay, so CrimeFeed releases another episode tonight. How has it been going so far, and how is this different from what you've done before?
Every program is different at CrimeFeed because we pull cases from across our great nation. Many cases have made the headlines, are making the headlines. Many of them you may never have heard of. These cases all have one thing in common. They need justice. For instance, this Wednesday night, and it airs on Investigation Discovery at 11:10 Central, we are talking to the mom of a victim, a case very near to my heart, 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson. Beautiful. She goes on a girls' trip to out near Cabo at one of those luxe resorts with her friends, frenemies, because they leaked video of them beating her, rousing her out of bed, she's asleep, and they started mocking her and ridiculing her and yelling at her and hitting her. And you can see she's sitting on the floor. One of the blows hits her head and it goes like that. One medical examiner stated that Shanquella died of internal decapitation, which means on the outside she looks fine, but her head has been severed, dislodged from her spine. So it's internal decapitation. And can you believe, Anita, no one has been prosecuted, neither in Mexico or in the U.S.
Yeah, I've watched Shanquella's case very closely, and there are people who never came back to the U.S. after that took place. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching that episode for an update from you, because you're able usually to get more than a lot of other people out of these cases. So when did you know you had a true talent in investigating and being someone that would make a difference in so many people's lives?
I've never thought I had any talent at all, but I know this. I'm a crime victim. My fiance was murdered shortly before our wedding many years ago, and it changed my entire life. First of all, it tore up Keith's family. It tore apart all my dreams for the future. I dropped out of school. I couldn't eat. I couldn't think. I finally went back to school to go to law school to help other crime victims. That's what I know. And I somehow landed on TV. It was a complete fluke. I sat on a panel one night about crime between Johnny Cochran and Roy Black.
Wow.
Next thing I know, Court TV offered me a job with Cochran. My DA retired, so I took that job and took off to New York with $300 and a curling iron. That's how that happened.
You've used your passion and a purpose. Yeah, a passion and a purpose there, and you know, so many people have benefited from it. Thank you so much for being here this morning, and we'll be tuning in.
Thank you. I'll see you on CrimeFeed.
All right.